Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be on episode 4. This is going to be our 4th episode into the entire Start Yourself by Yourself series for MissionChief. We began episode 1 starting the entire account, going through the tutorial, earning some coins and some credits, and we chose New York City just because it's right there as soon as we started. No particular reason. Not being realistic, but these tactics will help you if you do follow them, even when you're trying to place your buildings in realistic areas. So moving on. What you didn't see between episode 3 and this episode is how we earned our credits and the little bit tweaking and peaking of the vehicles and manning. So as we recruited over the week, we just put some people in the vehicles where they belong. And then let's go to our auxiliary station here. So we have 2 battalion chiefs. We got an HRV. We got a couple platforms. We're ready to go. This is ready to go. Now, my only other concern is I don't have enough HRV, so I'm going to make another HRV. I have the credits. It's 12,180 credits plus 4 people. I got the manpower. I got barely just the manpower. And we got the battalion chiefs. We got 6 there. I'm going to go ahead and... Nope, that's not it. Here we go. So, just in case you forgot what it looks like and how many vehicles we're aiming at, there you have it. There you have it. I'll bring that down here later, so that way you guys aren't just looking at that all the time. That's the formula I personally go off of. You can always have more vehicles. You can never go wrong with more. If you follow this pattern, you'll be fine. This is like the bare minimum requirement. So you can have 6 battalion chief units for just 5 every 5 stations or whatever. You can never have too many vehicles. So if you choose to do that, feel free to do that. If you have the patience to wait until you have more vehicles, cool. But this is if you're trying to speed through, advance as fast as you can, and get all the missions possible. And that's what this setup's for. So like I said, HRV, we're going to get another HRV just to play it safe. I don't feel I'm safe enough with it at this time. So we're going to get HRV 2002 rocking and rolling, because you're going to see some missions you didn't expect to see that are going to require a lot more. Oh, shit. Shoot. Let's do this again. Assign. And we need a max is 4, so we're going to plop up 4 right there. Bam, right there, 4. All right. And there you have it. So I'm going to back out. And you can see I have one cluster of 3 stations. So we're going to have our 2 main stations and an auxiliary. And just like over here, I'm going to build 2 more stations. So that's going to put us at 6 stations. And this is why we're aiming for the 6. So with that said, we're going to hit that new building. And I'm just going to plop them down as I see them. So hold on. Let me see. Alright, fire station 004. Alright. So we're going to do a small station. I'm going to plop it here, and this is going to be in our auxiliary. Fire auxiliary 0005. I have no idea why we're doing the 00 codes. It's just whatever. Doesn't really matter. Type 1. And build. So we're going to go ahead and build that there. And we're going to go ahead and build another one. So notice here that I'm using small stations. It's because I have no intention on spending 100,000 credits on stations that I don't really need. And we're going off and trying to build bare minimum, work our way up slowly, and do what we can as fast as we can. I know, I just contradicted myself with the slowly, fastly thing. But now we got, oh shit. That's alright though. So, we're going to go here. We're going to go into our buildings. And we're going to hit main dispatch, dispatch window. So, notice in the 1 week that you guys saw me, I earned about 350,000 credits or whatever it might have been. Plus, I was able to upgrade. So, maybe about 400,000 credits in the week. I want to say it's been about that long. So yeah, in about 7 days, we earned about 100,000 or 400, 500,000 credits in that time frame. So good to go. Not so bad. But let's see what we have here. We have wildfire. That's a normal one. Unsafe cladding. Sorry, scaffolding. That's normal too. Burning leaves. So it might take a while for them to kick in, but they'll kick in. We're not going to build more than 6 at this moment. We're going to start, focusing on building up the stations we currently have. Mostly those oh man, what is it that I'm looking for? Mostly the auxiliary stations. That's what we really want to build up on. And we're going to take advantage and definitely work on that. So we're going to expand these out to 3. Well, that one out to 3, which isn't a problem because that gives us what we need there. We're gonna go back out here, buildings, 300. I'm going to go ahead and rename these. So that way we get that done and over with. One, 2, 3. Change the name scheme up a little bit here, guys. Sorry about that. In the meantime, I'm also paying attention to the recruiting amount and ensuring that I'm doing my part. Now we're in 5 here, so fire auxiliary number 5. Let's go down here, fix that. Awesome. And 6. This is the last one for the new naming scheme. 300. Perfect. All right. So once again, we got our second one here. I'm going to go and delete. Ooh, can't delete this. We got to wait till that goes away. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and build some platform trucks. We're going to want 3 platform trucks. I'll tell you why. Kind of important. And we're going to go ahead and get a battalion chief because I have to wait till that's gone. But the platform trucks, like I said, you want 1 platform truck for every station you have. Our goal is 3 more stations. We're going to build another cluster. So we're clustering up 3 stations on top of each other and then expanding outwards. And we're doing this to ensure that we have a pretty equal distribution of manpower and everything else. So once the fire truck gets back, I'm going to disband it so I don't use it anymore by accident. And we're going to build up this auxiliary station in the meantime, which means auxiliary, so 002 auxiliary and 005 auxiliary are going to be our focus points on growth in the next couple days, and we really want to like harness that just so that way we can push out and get 3 more stations. So you're slowly seeing us exponentially grow, especially with credits. The credits will start seeping in, and as you play, you're going to notice, okay, cool, now I got 2 more missions. Okay, now I got 3 more missions. Oh shoot, now I have like 6 more. And once you get up to a higher one, so just in case you feel like disobeying and not following instructions to the T, that's perfectly fine. No one's going to stop you. I can't, sure as heck can't. But just in case you're one of those wild children and you want to do your own thing because you got your own plan, that's alright. Because we're going to go in and tell you how we're going to do that. So here, this fire truck's back, so we're going to just disband it. Boom! Gone. Gone like a freight train, gone like yesterday. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so what we're going to focus on now, we're going to want one more platform, or so one more platform truck. No, we want battalion chief and another HRV at this site. Maybe 2 HRVs, maybe 2 battalion chiefs. We'll kind of see how our mission balance is in this city, and then we want to look at oh yeah, maybe a mobile air, and we'll have to see what we get. But our next stop is 7 firehouses, so we're gonna want a water tanker. So our next goal here, in fact, we might get it now, just so we have it, and I don't forget that we've ever had it. Let's get that water tanker. We're gonna name it 5001. And we're going to assign our one little guy. Now, for the sake of my video, I'm not really trying to go for the premium account. And just so you know, 180 coins is what you need for premium. So if you're not using your coins to get manpower like I am, so I can do these videos just a little faster and let you see exactly what's going on behind the scenes here, you can use them on that. So I have 40 coins. I'm going to use those 40 coins on 10 more personnel here at this station, and that'll expedite the growth here. You'll earn coins elsewhere for other purposes at any other time. They might be in these tasks and events. You'll see them in a variety of different things, and it's very important to understand that you're constantly going to be growing no matter what you're doing, no matter what kind of gameplay you're doing. You want to keep pushing forward to the next station. And so with that said, we have a cluster here, another cluster here, and we're probably going to push out just a little further out. I might drop another cluster right here next time, right here where Bowery is. In this area. I'm not after realistic locations, but just kind of giving you an idea. I'm pushing out, expanding my reach, and making sure I have 2 fire stations and an auxiliary at all times to be able to handle all my calls. We definitely want to make sure that we have enough fire trucks too. So as we go, we're going to be running low on fire trucks, and I might have to buy new ones there. So the amount of credits I have will depend on what the supply and demand has been over the last couple of days, and it's going to differ depending on which cities you're in, what cities are looking like doing and everything. So eventually my auxiliaries, I'm going to be pushing 50,000 on this one and 50,000 on the other. I think I already did that, but my point still stands. I believe these, I've got them all assigned. Yeah, those are all assigned. Yeah, we're going over my 15-minute mark. Yeah, so believe I got those all assigned. It's just this one that needs to be named and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and name this 6001 and assign personnel to it. And it's already got personnel assigned to it. Excellent. Excelente. But yeah, now we're making some headway. Now we're getting calls that are pretty big. It's opening up possibilities for us, and you can kind of see how busy things can open up to be, and this busy appearance does start to really wear you down. So eventually there will be a point where you're in the game and you won't see this. You'll just be focused on the calls, and it'll keep you busy, but you'll have it down, and you'll be raking in those credits really quickly. So if we go in here, a lot of my credits is here we go, summary day. Daily login reward 5,000 credits. Roof fire, look at that, roof fire, 3,725 credits. Those bring in a lot of money, and you're gonna see a lot of those. You're gonna be starting to grow faster and smoother. But yeah, just kind of a recap so we could summarize and end this stream. Let's go back to my second cluster here. I'm going to go to the auxiliary fire station here, and we want to focus on the water tanker. So you're going to want a couple of those. You're going to want 2 of those for every 5 stations you have. So for this, you're going to build 2 at your other station. You might want to build 1, and then at your next cluster another 2. So it'll be like 1 2 1, or 1 2 2 1 2 2 1 2 2, or so 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 2. Yeah, if that makes sense. So yeah, so station 7, let's see any other requirements. Yeah, and then after 7, so we're going to go up to 9. Our next episode, we're going to cover 9 stations at one given time, and that's going to be vital to know because when we grow again, 11's the next step, and you see what it requires? It requires a hazmat. So we're going to be needing to save up some money for school and make sure we can train personnel. So it looks like there's 6 personnel for hazmat. So we're going to be kind of looking into getting a school maybe, and there's going to be a lot of steps leading up to that second growth spurt. So, but notice here, 13, after 13 stations, you're not really going to have a requirement for any more stations here. And you're going to be at that point, so we'll be at an even multiples of 3, so 15. We'll have 15 stations, 5 clusters. And that'll cover pretty much our tutorial once we reach MCVs, and that way you can kind of see how fast you can grow within 5 weeks. Like, that's it. 5 weeks is all it'll take to grow real quick, fast, in a hurry, and you're not even gonna believe that you were a newbie just 5 weeks ago. You should be earning, depending on how much focus you put into it. You know, it's all about the time that you have. Real life comes first. Most of us know this. That's really important to know. But yeah, definitely keep paying attention and doing what you do best. So yeah, just to recap. So here comes our recap. That means water tankers, focusing on platforms. So you want 3 more platform trucks because you just built 3 more stations. You're going to want a battalion chief, heavy rescue vehicle, and these will be all little expansions you make throughout the game. You can add more to your other one depending on how much more money you're making throughout the game. But eventually you'll come to an end, and you'll just enjoy what you're getting. Sorry, I'm stuttering there. I don't normally stutter, but anyway, good luck. I'll see you guys next week. Until then, TTFN, ta-ta for now. Anywho, later.